In 1954, the country was forever changed by the landmark Supreme Court case known as Brown versus Board of Education.
You had no access to education. You didn't have a vote. So the cycle continued.
It wasn't a system of slavery, but it was a system of segregation.
Dwight Eisenhower might not have been interested in claiming civil rights as his own issue, but civil rights was interested in Eisenhower.
And that education services that were separate but equal were in fact not equal at all.
It's one of the most important decisions of the 20th century, and it would shape race relations in America for the rest of the century.
He was 14 years old when he was kidnapped, tortured, and killed. The failure to punish anyone for the crime made headlines across the country and around the world.
Rosa, along with 3 other black passengers, were told to give up their seats to a white male passenger.
As the 1950s turned to the 60s, the country was at the crest of a movement.
I think we've got to see that a riot is the language of the unheard.
I'm about to sign into law the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
We want justice by any means necessary. We want equality by any means necessary.
This is what makes social movements so powerful. They need people of all generations to get behind them in order to be successful.
Disinherited people all over the world are bleeding to death from deep social and economic.
The idea of it being a children's crusade is a dramatic way to look at it, but in the South, you're not a child.
We also want to emphasize that this is recent history. This didn't happen in like the 1700s, 1800s.
Our people are due now some degree of civil rights. Oh, we want it now, or we don't think anybody should have it.
And this is not what freedom should look like. Real freedom means everyone gets free. No matter how you dress, how you talk, your level of education, or who you love.